What happens when boy meets girl in anime? Well, they fall in love, they date, something like that. But what happens when boy meets robot girl in anime? Well, you get a very saucy show. Today, I'm talking about My Wife Has No Emotion. Let's talk about Wyatt Good. Now, Takuma's a single guy. He's kind of a single, sad guy. And he has taken on a robot, a housekeeping robot that's kind of like a secondhand used robot. And he kind of he fancies Mina-chan and is very, interested in them becoming partners or dating. So it already starts off on kind of an unhinged note, but of course it's like slice of life romance. So it's a cool concept. It's very almost reminiscent of like the movie Her. And I always think it's interesting when you take something out of the ordinary in a romance and try to make it the norm. So dating the housekeeping robot is exactly what I was looking for. And I will say that I think both the characters are likable. There's not a whole lot to get to know about them yet. I think the most interesting part, I don't find a ton of fascination with Mina because any request Takumi has, she just kind of dials into the internet and figures it out, finds the answer that he needs, and bing, bang, boom. That's what robots do. But Takuma is kind of like he's a much more interesting character because he is very broken. He says in the beginning that he tried dating, it didn't go well, and then he just kind of gave up on dating, and all he does is work, come home, rinse, repeat, kind of like the salaryman kind of lifestyle, and is very sad. Even in this first episode, he's just pounding beers back left and right, by himself. So I think the exploration of like why he's sad or like kind of the root of all his sadness or depression might be really interesting. I'm not really sure how that will pair with, the robot, but I'm excited to see at least how they try. And this first episode is kind of a good ground to jump off of. It is very cutesy. So if you like cutesy romance kind of stuff, it's perfect for that. And, and Takuma's very like, oh, hey, I'm shy, baby. Shit. And he's just that guy. So it's hard to like dislike him. He is kind of pathetic, but in like a cute, pathetic kind of way, So I've been fascinated kind of to see what my boy pulls off here. Now let's talk about Wyatt Bad. So I was kind of more thinking this was going to be solely cutesy, but then there is a scene in this first episode that very much lets me know that it's not gonna just be a cute romance anime, and that's okay. Maybe just because it took me like by surprise, because at one point Takuma kind of like reveals like, ooh, I'm aroused, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like I just wasn't ready for it. I would maybe have preferred that it stayed in the cutesy lane, because it's got the animation style is very cutesy. He's always got a little blushy face going and the ooh woo vibe. And Mina's pretty chill. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't want to see a robot get really sauced up. So it's a personal preference that it doesn't become saucy. It's not something I'm looking forward to seeing as I continue to watch this anime, but we'll see. Maybe they take me by surprise and turn it into like a my dress up darling kind of vibe. Other than that, I think the thing maybe I don't like so much about this is that the setting is kind of bland. Obviously it's just a normal apartment of a guy that just works all the time and just doesn't have a whole lot going on in his life. I'm guessing maybe the reason of that setting is that it leads to like a bigger development and a bigger kind of success in the future. Maybe as Mina helps Takuma kind of break out of his shell and kind of rediscover some happiness and some adventure in life, because he's very much in kind of the 9-to-5 grind. So I'm holding out hope that that is going to be the case and that they're going to venture out much further than that, because I'm pretty sure they do in the manga. So we'll see. I'm holding my I'm not holding my breath, but fingers crossed. So what are my final thoughts when it comes to My Wife Has No Emotion? I think it is a good start. I think if you like kind of the cutesy romance stuff, you know, if you like even like Hokkaido gals are super adorable, or Astro No, you know, kind of more recent cutesy romance that has a bit of sauce in there, I think this would kind of pair really well in that palette. If you're looking for just strictly cutesy, I think you're gonna be maybe taken by surprise like I was when the sauce kind of just gets like pummeled on like some, you know, some jalapenos in a chill dish. And I think that it's a pretty accessible anime for the most part. I don't think it's going to be something that's gonna most people will find hard to digest. Slice of life, you know, if you like slice of life, you'll probably like it. If you like weird kind of romance scenarios, you'll definitely like it. If you like that movie I mentioned before, Her, you'll definitely probably like this. And I think again, the thing I'm most interested to see is if they will Takuma's arc, if they'll kind of show why he's sad, why he's become depressed, and how maybe he can get out of that, or how he can like evolve from that, or change, or navigate his life with Mina-chan becoming closer to him. If I had to rate this first episode of the show, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. It's not exactly my favorite style when it comes to romance anime, but I definitely am very interested to see what happens. So I'm being pretty charitable. Yeah. So let me know what you think in the comments if you watch this. Let me know if there's any summer 2024 anime I should check out. And until next time, you little otakus, I will catch you later. All right.
Bye now.